Join me as we lift the curtain and I give you a look behind the scenes of the 30-day survival challenge. I'm Zachary Fowler, and that's Chris Thorne, and this is the 30-day survival challenge, Texas. There's only one rule. If you want to eat, you gotta catch and cook it. Alright, so the live stream's over. We just did the Q&A and the weigh-in, you saw that. And I thought I'd show you, because you're probably wondering at this point, how in the world we made this happen. Jen comes out for a visit, and I use her phone, because my US Cellular will not work here as far as transmitting the live streams. If you saw it 2 or 3 back, it was a horrible live stream because of that. So I'm using her phone to live stream, and the signal booster, right here, we got this WeBoost hooked to the power pack that I use out here to charge all my stuff from All Power. And it plugs into the WeBoost, and there's all the way over there is the antenna in the tree. It's a very simple setup I bought years ago from when we lived in the yurt to make our cell phone signal like instantaneous. It's amazing what it does for 500 bucks. So like if you live in a place with bad signal, you get yourself one of these and you turn it on, it's like you barely even touch a YouTube video and boom, it comes to life. So we turn it on for the Sunday live streams. The rest of the time, my All Power thing is out there in my base camp tent, which I will show you next. All right, here is the base camp tent. Right there, got my All Power solar panel, which normally would be connected to the power pack that sits on the table here. Got myself a little folding chair off of Amazon. My suitcase, that's the dog food we use to bait the traps for the crawdads and stuff. But stuff that I'm not using, you know, or swapping out. Like I've been switching back and forth between me using my KC knife and the Fiddleback forge knives and things like that. So all my camera equipment sits in here nice and safe, and my charging cords and different parts of camera equipment. That's when a camera I switch to at night because it has night vision, whereas this one, the E.D.C, doesn't. So I swap back and forth during the day, night and day camera. And this is all sponsor equipment in my laptop case that when I need to, I swap it out for different parts to show it off. And over here is where the All Power charger sits that connects to the solar panel. And this is my big mess of charging stuff. So I'm charging my night batteries, usually a power pack for my phone so that I can use that. I use my phone for slow-mos and or cover photos, and that charges that in the evenings. And then my Mac laptop, my MacBook Pro laptop here with this is my storage unit, so I can store everything onto it. So I have to come in here, take my SD cards, load them onto this, so it's backed up on here, protected, so that I don't lose a single thing. And Chris's compound bow is in here, and that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. Nothing fancy. I don't hang out in here. I come in here every like 3 days and load the footage onto here, onto the Lacier drive, so it's backed up and protected. All the stuff I'm showing you is in the link in the description, my Amazon store. It is the best stuff. It's the stuff that I could afford to get after winning $500,000 in a loan, so it's not always cheap, but it's the best stuff. I've been rocking this gear for 2 years, and it all is still doing really great work for me and making great videos. And then I come in here like once a day and swap out all my charged batteries for the dead batteries, and I'm off and away again out there doing my thing all the time. If it was raining, I don't come in here. They don't need to. I'm comfortable back at the camp. This is just so I can load the footage, make sure it's safe, make sure it all makes it to you on YouTube, and that my cameras and things are safe when they're not in use. The rest of the time, it's all with me or on my person, protected by the shelter and the Warbonnet Hammock, and that you see there in all the videos. There's nothing fancy, no tricks, and there you have it. So I hope that didn't take away from the whole magicalness of you. It's because it's all happening outdoors there, but because we're filming it, something has to happen here so that it makes it to you safely, and that's the only secret. That's the only thing. I don't take advantage of that base camp for anything as far as it comes to doing this adventure out here, outside of taking care of my cameras and loading my footage and charging my batteries. The rest of it all happens right here. If my socks get wet, I hang them inside my hammock or put them by the fire. They don't go in there to dry. With my sweatshirt, same thing, all of it. You know, my air gun, I don't put it in there to keep it air conditioned and comfortable. Not that it's air conditioned, but it sits right here. I cover it with something if I have to. Like you saw on the previous 20 days at the beginning, there was my shelf that I built to keep my stuff out of the rain and protected. All of it happens right here, right in underneath my Warbonnet tarp. That's what protects me from the elements. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that you're gonna ask questions about that I should be answering for you about this. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, no tricks. No tricks. Well, I really hope that hasn't ruined the magic for you, but as you can see, I'm hiding nothing up my sleeves, and if you have a problem with that, then you're just too picky. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Fowler out.